Hello everybody, it is May 27th, 2024, Memorial Day, so happy Memorial Day everybody. I'm in front of Sonny's yellow plum tree, and I'm going to do a variety review on this Chickasaw Plum variety. The Sonny's yellow variety came to me from Brad Harper out of Waycross, Georgia. He got his tree from his grandmother, who received her tree from an Uncle Sonny. So the parent trees to this were in the Waycross, Alma, Georgia area. There may be more unidentified trees of this strain throughout that region of Georgia, who knows. But anyway, the strain has been dispersed to a number of collectors and is in the hands of a couple of online nurseries, and should be coming commercially available in the next couple of years. This is a local Chickasaw plum variety from the Alma, Waycross, Georgia area. And it's a yellow variety, hence the name Sonny's Yellow, and the fact that it came from an Uncle Sonny. My tree is about 5 years old. This is its first year of making a really big crop. As far as I know, this is the only tree that has made a big crop recently. Brad's trees make small to medium-sized crops, and the only thing he has for pollination are cultivars of various sorts, and we apparently have not landed on a commercially available cultivar yet that pollinizes this thing super well. We may get, he's going to have more cultivars come online over the next couple of years, so we'll learn more about this. But so far, this tree, we don't know of for sure of a commercially available cultivar that pollinizes this tree. This tree was pollinized, had 3 pollen sources that may be working on it. Wild Chickasaw plum is one. The other is a hog plum, and we know that Brad's grandmother's tree was pollinized by a hog plum, and as far as we know, that was the last tree that had a really big crop. And then late season blooms on this tree, which were pollinized, apparently were pollinized by a strain called Miss Bessie, which is another local Chickasaw strain from Louisiana this time that's not commercially available. So probably your best bet for pollinizing this tree, if you were to get one, would either be a hog plum, or otherwise known as a flatwoods plum, Prunus umbellata, or a wild Chickasaw plum, until we know more as this tree gets planted with other, known commercially available Chickasaw or hybrid and Asian plum varieties. All right, so this tree, most of the plums on it are either green or what I would call firm ripe. There is one here that looks like it should be getting close to being soft ripe. It's at the stage where I really like them, where it has kind of a caution sign gold color. They turn a little bit more orangey as they get totally soft ripe, but this one's more caution sign color, which is where I really like them. So let's see what it's like. Well, it still has a little bit of crunch, a little bit of firmness, but still kind of soft. A little bit of tartness, but just the right amount of sweet and tang combination. It's still green enough that it hasn't quite yet developed that peachy flavor that some of them do when they get soft ripe. It's really a good plum. This one would be really good for jam. I mean, if you make jam out of it or jelly, the gelatin part of it would be pretty much clear, or maybe kind of a light amber color. But but you know, the plum is excellent. Tangy, sweet, juicy, but not just water. Now they will get, you know, when they're soft ripe, they do kind of turn into water, but they hang at this kind of somewhat soft golden stage for a long time, and so and they're really good in this stage. You know, the plum begins to color up pretty early. This will be it's a really pretty one. It's the most blemish-free yellow plum I've ever seen. And so I think this would be a really good one for a farmer's market table because they're real pretty. And with the combination of Chickasaw plum, Miss Bessie, and hog plum, the tree is very productive. So I don't know what to tell you in terms of pollination other than those three seem to do the trick. And I'm not sure if anything else will. Maybe I would definitely be worth trying giving Shiro a try. It would be worth trying to give or giving Byron Gold a try, but I don't think Byron Gold blooms with this. It blooms too early. And then another one to try. And Byron Gold, by the way, one has bloomed with the Byron Gold and didn't produce much. So maybe Ruby Sweet, but for sure the wild Chickasaw plum, hog plum, and Miss Bessie. Those are the three that are the most likely pollinizers for this. Anyhow, talk to you later, and happy Memorial Day.